The way Adrian just had to finesse Nunu. My chest, I was dying.
Doesn't have the funds, he shouldn't be in a relationship. Full stop.
Be quiet. Listen.
That's what I feel. He shouldn't be in a relationship. If you
Stop talking foolishness, because that's what it is.
Nunu and Max are the fools of this show. I'm sorry, I was looking at what they were saying and I'm thinking, have you lost yourself? Because I feel like you have. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hope you guys are all doing well today. This is probably one of my favourite episodes of Bkchat in terms of them actually discussing things. Everybody was just speaking from their chest and they were just spilling the truth, and it was such a great discussion to watch from Esther.
But with women, because we love, we wear our emotions on our sleeves, and because when we love eternally. That's how we are made. We are nurturers.
To Lucas.
I might cook you up a meal because I want to see how you appreciate the effort as opposed to what I'm doing. Do you get what I'm saying?
To Gogo.
And then you then not become that. Essentially, the person, ideally, the person should support the fact that you're on a downturn. A lot of the times that doesn't happen, so it brings to light issues.
As Raya.
Bro, inferior, you're got. Hey, listen. I feel like you're not articulating it properly because inferior means lesser than, less significant, less important.
To Chioma.
Where we go wrong is that communication stops.
And Riva. When Riva was saying the 10%, 90%, I was like, you better preach. Like this, the pastor Riva was coming through.
love is 10%, 90% is money. I said, when I was like, really? We laughed, but she said, listen, money in a relationship is so essential. It is the breaking. Love and money are the two things. Somebody, if they're going to choose to...
She was shining, and she was, out of all of them, I would say she was the one who just gets her points. She really gets to the point like that. She doesn't waffle on. She doesn't talk a little bit of this, add a few more stories. She gets straight into it. She adds it. And she's very precise and concordant with her thoughts, and she articulates them in a very clear and a coherent manner for us to understand. And I'm here. I'm here for Riva. I'm present. I'm alive. I'm doing well. That's how Max is coming from when it comes to this inferiorness.
Woman, you're inferior anyway. No. In a relationship, you are.
What are you? I'm so sorry. What are you? Who told you that? Your mum is inferior, Abby.
No. You're inferior.
I'm not talking to you.
Listen,
your mum is inferior.
Yeah, she is.
At first, I was agreeing with Raya, and I thought, okay, maybe he is articulating in a wrong way. He doesn't know what inferior means, therefore he's going to use it in this context.
Inferior means lesser than, less significant, less important.
But no, he knows what it means. He's a constant breadwinner. He's the domination. But this type of idealistic framework that you have built within your mind will not work, and it will not be sufficient, and people will not take for it. I don't understand where he's coming from, and the way everybody responded, I'm glad that they did. I'm glad no one was in front of the line of the queue to agree with him. And then we have Nunu, who is looking for older men. I don't understand. Nunu is Honey 2.0. It is what it is. She is 2.0, and I don't understand why she's talking like she is, that she wants to go for these older men, or that's what the way, that's the, that you can do what you want to do, but you're devaluing the importance of what a woman plays in a relationship. This is what you are doing. You are devaluing it as if they're just there for money. This is the representation that you are giving, and the representation that you are giving is slurred. It does not make sense, and it needs to stop.
Before a man gets into a relationship, he needs to have his funds together. If he doesn't have the money, then you need to say, single, my love. A woman is an expense, okay? We cost money.
Sometimes I feel like she's placed on the show just to talk nonsense, and she's placed on the show to cause controversy. She is Honey 2.0, and it is a shame because there was someone making sense on the first episode, but this episode I don't agree. This is my honest opinion. She has no leg to stand on, and everybody just came for Nunu and took her down for the nonsense that she has been throwing at us, and I'm not here for it. I'm simply not here for it.
Don't get excited, we're still not friends, but...
I'm glad Gogo's back on the show because he wasn't on the first episode, and I'm thinking, where's Gogo at? Because I kind of missed him being at the central position of the men's, and I'm glad that Azraya's back as well. It's a huge cast now. The show is doing great. It's great progress, and I'm really happy for them. I truly am. I'm not here for Nunu and Max. I'm not here for these two because these two are going to carry the show when it comes to talking nonsense topics. These comments that are just demoralizing women, and I like the way Adrian had to just step up and just had to shush her for a bit. Certain people on the show are kind of used for controversy, and I can understand that from that perspective. Maybe they just naturally have boisterous characteristics and personalities, which is great to see as well. Max saying women are inferior, it doesn't make any sense. There's no correlation. He's coming from a culturalistic, idealistic manner, but you're living in the Western world. Things are different, and I certainly do not agree as well. People that think things that Nunu was saying were in terms of money. This does not make any sense.
Have our own thing. I can be doing my own thing. You can be doing your own thing. When we come together, you provide for me. I can still be successful. It doesn't matter.
A relationship will not function. a relationship will not function from the way that from what you're trying to say. I don't know what his name is, but the guy with the green hair, he was saying, "What is your role?" And I was thinking, you better preach, because what is your role, Nini? What's your role? Because we're all really trying to find out.
So
What role do you play in
You're
your
a selfish
relationship?
woman,
please?
you know.
we are not the same.
But I said, what's your role?
And everybody was just coming for her. It wasn't really a sense of bullying. I want to stress that. I don't feel like she's being honeyfied. Let's just say that. I don't feel like she was being bullied in any particular weird way where out of the nonsense. It didn't feel like bullying. It felt like a debate. It felt like someone making nonsense comments. It wasn't making any sense. Therefore, people have to just shut them down in a pragmatic way. And that's what Adrian did. That's what Gogo did. That's what Chioma did. Esther. It was just. This episode was a great episode overall. I was feeling it, and the new characters are definitely gelling with the old characters. I like to see that as well. Everybody's just working together. There's no new versus old. And the best characters from the females, I would say, will be Reva, because once again, she speaks in a very articulate way, and she just gets to her point.
My my love for him had developed. So when the money went down, I still hung around. He kept referring back to his age. Yeah, I'm this age and flop 10, blah, blah, blah. One thing I've come to learn here in the UK, I know you didn't want to say black guy, but I'm just going to say it now, yeah? If I was to bring you a heart and say this is a black man's heart, if it was supposed to reflect what a black man's heart looks like, any woman will turn her head. Because the weight that a black young UK brother carries on his shoulder, women cannot comprehend. Whatever I go through, yeah? If I can meet a guy, go outside right now in 15 minutes, meet a nice rich guy who changed my life like that, who's going to change a man's life?
In a very concise manner and very quickly. Out of the boys, I would actually say Lucas or Gogo, and even actually I would probably say Adrian. All the boys were doing well, to be honest, apart from Max. Nobody was saying anything stupid, and it was a great topic. Probably the best topic to discuss so far, as there's a lot of in-depth information that everybody provided, and from many different perspectives, many different views, which was just great to see. But people like Max and Nunu, I'm not here for your views, I'm not here for your comments. I disagree myself as well. But then again, controversy makes more views. And more views, more money, and so forth. So everybody plays their part in that particular show, and it is doing well for itself. So hats off to everybody. In terms of who was looking the most nice, I would probably say Azariah was looking the most nice. And out of the guys, I would probably say Lucas. I don't know what Max was wearing in the interviews and in the show. No shade, no tea. But what were you wearing? Please, somebody just help me understand. Adrian, Reva, and Azariah are quite similar in how they not that they think before they speak, but they just plan. That's all it is. They plan and they speak. It's very hard to explain, but they're very similar in how they order and pattern their thoughts and express it through their speech. Let's just say that. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, because don't bite me. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, this little episode review. Hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, and my website. Let me know what you guys think of this, and let me know what you guys think of Nunu or Max. Who was the strongest? Who was the weakest? I'll catch you guys soon.